Okay, so Euphoria season 3 is here, and I don't know about you, but the moment that stopped me in the trailer wasn't True, wasn't Lexi. It was this.
You look good, bitch.
Maddie and Cassie working together, looking comfortable like season 2 didn't happen. And I genuinely don't know what to make of it. Because either the show is giving us something we never expected, two girls who completely destroyed each other actually choosing to rebuild, or Maddie is doing what Maddie does, and Cassie is absolutely has no idea. So let's go through everything we have, piece by piece, and figure out which one of this is actually is. Okay, so episode 1, this is where it starts. Cassie is sitting on a dining table with Nate and she tells him she wants $50,000 worth of flowers for their wedding. $50,000 just the flowers. And I need you to sit with that for a second because that number tells you everything about where Cassie's head is at. She is not planning a wedding, she is planning a fantasy. A proof that this whole thing, blowing up her friendship with Maddie, choosing Nate, all of it was worth it. But here's the thing, that $50,000 isn't coming from Nate. It's coming from her. She is planning to go on OnlyFans, and not casually. We see her TikTok, and what she is doing on there is pushing into a territory that barely looks like a content anymore. She is going to extreme lengths, doing things on camera that are increasingly degrading. For money, for a wedding, for Nate, and she is doing all of it alone. Now here's the detail that really got me. In episode 1, we can see Cassie on her phone, scrolling through Maddie's Instagram. Just watching her, obsessing over her, Maddie's look, Maddie's life, what Maddie's doing now. That's not just jealousy, that's something measuring themselves against a person they feel they can never catch up to and feeling like they're losing. So that's Cassie in season 2, desperate, isolated, filming things she probably shouldn't be, and at night, staring at the Instagram of the girl she betrayed. Okay, now moving to trailer. Maddie is talking to Rue, casual conversation, and she mentions, I have a meeting. Rue asks, who with? And Maddie doesn't even say the name.
I have a meeting.
With who? Cassie?
She just does this. Rue immediately knows, because everybody knows, that impression only means one person. Then Maddie says Cassie, and Rue.
Round 2, baby?
Okay, I want to stop here because this is the clue. This is the one thing in the trailer that doesn't fit if this is a genuine reconciliation. Maddie is not nervous about this meeting. She is not uncomfortable. She is not, I don't know, it's complicated. She is doing a mocking impression of Cassie to Rue's face. And she's entertained by it. And Rue, who knows Maddie better than most, isn't seeing a friend who's healed and moved on. She sees a rematch loading up. Round 2, that's the word she uses, not forgiveness, not a fresh start. Round 2, like the fight from the season 2 got paused and it's now back on. That's the one side we are seeing. Because here's what makes this hard. Cassie shows up and Maddie looks at her and goes,
You look good, bitch.
and honestly, the way she says it, it doesn't feel like a performance. It feels like something you say to your girl. Warm, genuine, like someone who is actually glad to see the other person. And then the shoot.
What do you think she wants?
Poke the ass up.
Maddie is behind the camera. And Cassie is relaxed. She trusts who's in that room with her completely. So now we have two completely different Maddies in the same trailer. The one who mocks Cassie the second she's not in the room. And the one who tells her she looks good to her face. And the question is, which one is real? Because here's what I keep coming back to. Look at what Cassie is giving Maddie access to right now. She's making extreme content. Things she's probably not proud of. Things Nate, who is desperately trying to look legitimate in season 3, building a business, impressing investors, would absolutely not want out there publicly. And Maddie is in the room for all of it. Right there, clicking photos, directing shoots. Now, I'm not saying Maddie has some calculated plan she drew up on a whiteboard, but I'm saying Maddie is smart and Maddie remembers everything. She remembers what Cassie did. She remembers exactly how long the lie went on. She remembers sitting next to Cassie at lunch not knowing. She remembers how it came out. That doesn't just disappear because Cassie reached out and asked for help. So when Maddie agrees to this, when she gets in that room, when she's taking those photos, is she thinking about Cassie's career or is she thinking about everything she now has access to? And I want to be honest because both versions are possible. Maybe Maddie genuinely moved on. Maybe the you look good bitch moment is the real her. Maybe she took the meeting and decided, okay, we are adults, let's actually try. People do surprise you in the show sometimes. But then why is Rue calling it round 2? Rue isn't being a dramatic there. Rue is reaching to something she's reading in Maddy. Something in how Maddie said the name, how she did that impression, how she smiled and when she said it. Rue doesn't think this is forgiveness, and Cassie, who is comfortable, laughing, trusting, has no idea that conversation with Rue even happened. That gap right there between who Maddie is and when Cassie's watching and who she is when Cassie is not in the room, that's the whole question. So is Maddie helping Cassie? Maybe. The car scene says maybe. Is this revenge for everything that happened in season 2? The Rue conversation says yeah, probably. And maybe this is the most Euphoria answer. It's both. Maybe Maddie doesn't fully know yet either. Maybe she walked into that meeting curious. Maybe you look good bitch was real. And somewhere in the back of her head, there's still something unresolved she hasn't fully acted on yet. But here's what I want to ask you. What do you want it to be? Do you want the season 1 version of this? Maddy and Cassie, ride or die, genuinely back, the friendship that made the show feel alive before everything collapsed? Or do you want Maddie to burn it down? Because I'll tell you where I stand. I'm a Maddie fan, have been since season 1. And when Cassie did what she did, I felt that. Personally, that betrayal wasn't just Cassie betraying Maddie. It felt like the show betraying everything those two had built together. So honestly, I want the revenge. I want Maddie to have known exactly what she was doing from the moment she picked up that call. I want Cassie to have walked straight into it herself. That's what I'm rooting for. Tell me what side you are on. See you in the next one.